welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River
Prime
in
time.
downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October.
Can Matt Ryan keep your season alive?
EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What?
I'm gonna go with no. He looks small, dude. What the fuck?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Question is if JT can keep
4
his
yards
season.
the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Yes.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because
Matt Ryan to Julio again.
Run with the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 36.
Oh! Oh!
4 there that gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. The Titans at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame
Goodbye.
of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling
Where's the
good.
pass rush?
That they're going to be tough to beat
On
this one.
freaking
A good
exist.
pick up there at 22. So in Jacksonville territory now.
Hey,
Here's a
he's
first
right.
and
Matt
10
Ryan was watching.
at the 41. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Yes.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And there you go, Charles. A guy you liked an awful lot coming out of
What?
college.
An
and
actual
making a
loss?
stop behind the line.
Yeah, I thought
running
he had the
play?
best instincts of any linebacker I'd seen in about the last decade. Crashed together with some tremendous athletic ability. Not bad.
That Ryan, your decision making sucks.
Shut up.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Play action. It's Ryan. He completes it to Beckham. And he
I
will
don't like
have
this.
the Titans
Why is
lead
that
as they're able to
Oh.
get a third down
me
conversion.
apart?
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run with Patterson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's
What? What the fuck?
What the
He
frick was that?
teleported.
He did. It didn't matter.
back around the 8.
Roquan, user
Rolling
sack.
that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. It might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan.
Bro! Oh, Dell, catch the freaking ball.
It wouldn't only go up.
So a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3
Bend, don't
points
break.
here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these sixes instead of threes.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And this turns into a nice
Let's
game
go.
with a slide at the end. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense for the Titans, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do.
Let's go. Eric Stokes returned that motherfucker.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. A solid return. Field position. They'll start at the 30.
Why are your returns so nice?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. Your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So
Big sack, Hutchinson.
And down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Oh, you bum.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No
I can give
returning.
Patterson a chance.
Sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short?
Let's go.
What a terrible throw.
Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down.
What? Wait, what? Oh.
Stand.
Oh, let's pass my fingers for a second.
So good starting.
Shut up, lady.
As they come up 1st and 10.
Let's
Wiped
go,
out the
Titans.
interception.
Field at the 49.
Right.
He'll drop to throw. Out left to Dotson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And
big hit!
They avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Come on.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11. Now they go screen. It's complete.
There you go.
Off.
A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
You're not him. You're not Calvin Ross.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go, Dodge. Someone join in on her with that chant, you bunch of fake fan bums.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Yeah, they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few.
Way to snag it, Odell.
They certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Yes.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Ryan. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Ryan.
Matty Ice.
And a nice
That's
job
a
there
bold move.
defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Decent gain on the scramble to 6.
That was Malik.
But now it's 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll get 9 yards on the return.
Good return.
A punt of 42. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
Guys can't tackle.
Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
He has 93 throw power, but he doesn't throw like that hard. I'm kind of concerned. Seems like his bullet passes, yeah, they're like lobs.
It just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he slides.
Oh, I got beat in the head. I wonder if it's because I'm running so much. He's just like tired, so his arm strength seems like it's slower. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of.
But that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Go Bijan.
Get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This this is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath
What the fuck?
just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up real.
Go!
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Dang, I thought I could swerve you.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard.
Yeah, I didn't really know what your plan there was.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. And he's going to be brought
We
down
get
just
some
shy of
pass
5
rush.
off the 6. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they set up the screen. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could
I'm
have
gonna
made
go the whole length of the field. I don't care if I don't get this.
Instead, they stopped him pretty
I don't
well
think
right
you
in his
can,
tracks.
so.
And you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
I should have
The
kicked.
Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh my gosh.
A pretty rocky start in this game.
Here comes the pick, Jordan.
Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost to a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
They said your QB's trash.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Oh, it's a wobbler. Yeah, that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, get to a 4th down opportunity They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be taken down.
This is a tough scene for your defense, Carson. You need to stop. You need to be more disciplined.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Looking to throw. Got his
Dot.
Touchdown.
What a pass. Bryce Young.
Jahan Dotson from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Stop trying to hurt my kicker.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down.
Oh my gosh.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that
your team is very
adds
undisciplined.
Insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Greedy jumps the route. I'm playing man coverage the rest of the game. I don't trust Matt Ryan to beat me.
But this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Fans are pumped for me now. They're all Jacksonville fans.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They can't beat my main coverage.
No one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 3. Completion here to Claypool. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Nice job, boys.
Sly able to put this one through. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Yeah!
Leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing, and it's not only just to try and
I could have attempted a field goal at least.
Way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
I'll just run it out. Psych. I call that dumb play.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football away in the second half. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way. Hear those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have.
I said that on a screen pass.
Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The defense shaking.
Bryce Young has next level
enough, and they allow him to
field vision.
3rd and 18. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Making it too easy on Bryce Young.
With his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jags have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh, he's too much of a coward to run it out.
This one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Locking him up.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
I wonder if that's like a glitch or a hint or something. 'Cause someone yelled out there running it right before you snapped it.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. There he goes, left side. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yes!
So they obviously
What a return!
It is a touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
First and 10, Taylor now to the 43, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh.
They'll roll him out right. Ryan is intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he's able to
Press
take
the
this
wrong
one back.
button. Carson, you're a coward for that.